Go away, you. I see you. Sweeties. Right. Let's get all this started. Cool. Looking good. Is it actually going to show up? There we are. Feed the fishies. And what do we have journal wise? Oh yeah, I can do mission scan. Do Jacob's one. Yeah. Go and get the loyalty of Jacob. Help Jacob is over there. While we're flying over here, I might as well investigate the place. Okay. Not bad. What, there's only 2 planets, Jesus. What? Hi Hitton, how's it going?
I have detected an anomaly.
General distress. MSV Hugo Gernsback. Registration BW4610034087. Impact and unscheduled suborbital deceleration.
Probe launched.
There we
Scans
go.
have found something.
Let's go and land there. Yeah, a bit tired today. You know, but okay. So we have to have Jacob. Let's do Just add grunt in. Oh wow, I've got 1 point. Let's give him that. It looks like my doggy wants something. Just bear with me for a second here and I'll be right back. Right, that's me back. Choose him as a specialist, and he's got 2 points. I really want Paul. No, we'll keep Paul. I like Paul. And Grunt. Oh. Yeah. I do like that. Ah, you get that when he's loyal. Okay.
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Okay, let's have a look in this ship then.
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years. Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
Along with this anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as... She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. Now she's... What was her name? Sarah?
Hack that.
Suzanne. My God, I can't remember her face. We need to get out.
What do you want, sir? I see you.
Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Where is this one? There. Yay! $3 grand. Woo!
Crash, you can't expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military.
She even threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. Now she's so innocent.
Okay.
That look she gives when she's... It's sure easier now.
Yeah. She's about.
We're stuck here.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact
No,
and
this is
sublight drive
Mass
failure,
Effect 2.
the Hugo Gernsback
I've been
made
doing
an
the
unscheduled
Mass Effect
descent
series, so I'll be
at
doing 3 and then the Andromeda
465%
after
of
this.
theoretical recommended
They don't do a
suborbital
Telltale series
velocity.
of Mass Effect.
The Hugo Gernsback then
Not
decelerated
that I know
at
of, anyway.
782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Who's in command of this ship? Where are the survivors?
Captain Harris Fairchild reported killed following unscheduled suborbital descent. First Officer Ronald Taylor promoted in-field to acting captain.
But where is he now?
The location of the remaining crew of the Hugo Gernsback is unknown. This beacon has been unattended for several maintenance cycles.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional
Is
after
it?
358 days, 12 hours.
Fair enough.
Following
I
the
will be doing
unscheduled
another Telltale
suborbital
series soon.
descent
I've
of
got the
Hugo
two
Gernsback.
Batman ones
Activation was triggered
that I want to
remotely
do.
after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in Beacon Protocol is recorded as record deleted.
Local food impairs brain functions? What are the effects?
Impairment of mental function due to chemical imbalance begins within 7 days of ingesting local flora, regardless of decontamination or preparation. Impact on higher cognitive abilities and long-term memory is cumulative.
Yeah, the missus did the Minecraft
but
one.
significant
I
within a
think they're
standard
doing a
month.
second
It is not known
series
if
on that
neural
one.
decay
They're doing
is
a second
permanent.
series on the
Data
Wolf
collection
Among
was
Us,
not completed.
which is going to be quite cool.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
That long? He's got it.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them, so they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Okay.
You're up! Nice shooting.
You keep pushing me. Stop pushing me. Right. Give me a second. I'll explain it once I'm out of this firefight.
Shield!
Oh, you little bastard.
Those humans were not decaying. They were feral.
Right.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
Basically, the Mass Effect series, 1, 2, and 3, you Commander Shepard, who I'm controlling at the moment, and it's a science fiction space battle type game, and they basically you're up against a big threat, and it's a role-playing game, and you've got to go and collect a crew, which are these people, get their loyalty, do a mission at the end of it, and hopefully save the day. That's the big abridged version of it. And there's use guns and powers and stuff like that.
You killed them, but there are more every
So,
day. They want to
It's like
fight.
that,
but
but
I
it's a
just
science
want to
fiction
go
role-playing game, a bit like Dragon Age,
We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
but with guns, not swords. I've got a ship in orbit and stuff like that.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
And there's alien races as well. As you can tell, one of the people with me is called a Krogan. His name's Grunt.
Dim,
Him.
but from the same clan that attacked us.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent?
If The males were exiled. They die or get stronger. How else should it be?
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
Not the best reaction to the family resemblance, Jacob.
Why would my father force his crew to eat toxic food? Whatever's happening, look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough. What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Okay. Some more credits, that's good.
Your captain demands
Oh,
obedience.
what the fuck?
Weapons are forbidden.
Yeah, right on your ass!
Demands obedience.
Tactics like this are fit for prisoners, not your own clan.
Well, that would make them hate him. Maybe it was just for defense.
Right, pick up some ammo.
Please, here. You could end it.
Okay.
Please, wait. You fought his machines. You have his face, but you might stop this. This, I forget how to read, but this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Jacob, what does it say?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long. They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
He wasn't command material and it got to him. Couldn't keep the crew in line without violence.
It didn't stop there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
Anything in there about whether the effects of the toxic food can be treated?
Nothing. But it seems like the right call. If everyone gets it, who's left to fix the beacon? You'd never get out. But they did fix it. And the signal wasn't sent until now. I'm starting to see why.
Does it say why he separated the men and the women? Or is it as bad as it seems?
No, it turns to gibberish.
Oh, nice
Maybe
one.
the men got violent early on, but from the state of this place, I'd say the Hunter thing is recent. What he allowed here
Chicken dinners are always fun to get.
I don't see any justification.
We haven't seen any other officers. He killed them?
There were 5 after the crash. Medical, engineering, bridge staff. Should have had no problem fixing the beacon and keeping people safe. All killed within the same week. About a month after the beacon was repaired.
Do you see an explanation for this? He's your father.
Is he? None of this fits. Maybe the initial decision, but the rest? Abuse of power doesn't get any clearer than this. I need to find
Is it just
this
like the
man.
main game? Or does it play differently? Oh shit.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it.
The old dead are posed. A warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Oh, you fucker.
he had plenty of choices.
Pick up some stuff.
Engaging
Wait, shit.
Coming!
I'll put them down!
Go invisible for a bit.
I'll put them down!
Requesting assistance. Hostile forces have engaged. We're offline.
Oh, that's alright, isn't it? Might have to give it a go. Is it still 100 people?
Rerouting power.
To keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out.
Now what's this?
7 pistol damage, nice. Cool. Might have to give that a go. What's the price tag on it? Or is it free?
Engaging target.
Charge him up!
Cool.
Collision proximity roll.
Brass!
Rerouting power.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Ah, cool. Is it only single player or can you play multiplayer on it as well?
Incoming!
Hostile drone!
Now!
Between the eyes!
Oh, big man. Run. Right, let's get the big gun out. What's that guy going? Cloak it up. Where's there he is. Hello. Oh, I missed. Shit.
Combat drones! One more.
Fuck's sake.
Kill so we can go home.
Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Full-on multiplayer. Nice. Might have to give that a go. More credits, that's good.
You're here. I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance base. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Commander Shepard of the Normandy. I believe you're acquainted with Mr. Taylor.
Taylor? Jacob? No. Not Jacob.
Why not me? Would 10 years of this look better to anyone else in the galaxy?
You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
I'm not unreasonable, Captain, but 10 years? What happened?
God damn it! Why did you do this to your crew?
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy. At first, months in, the effect lowered inhibitions.
Didn't even know you could get them on your iPhone.
Territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
What happened to the other officers?
Anders found his conscience a little late to step back. He had an accident. Things got tense. End of the day, I was the one with the mechs. I got a little basic in setting examples. But I was kind to my people once things settled down. Seemed like I'd earned some peace.
You fought over people like they were toys. Things.
The stores from the ship couldn't last forever. You had to know this would end one day.
Dining for one can really stretch things out. Besides, I can think of a lot worse retirement plans than stripping down and joining the Droolers. That was before the Hunters, of course. Dumb or not, I'd feel it if they got their hands on me now. They want blood. I'd prefer to keep it.
It's all about you. Everything.
You didn't feel any responsibility to get out of here for the sake of family?
I gave him a good start. He was a smart kid and was better off not following me.
Lollipop.
We figured that out a long time before I took jobs in deep space. And after things escalated here, it seemed best to just disappear off the galactic map.
Till you needed someone to save your ass.
What triggered the males to change and threaten you?
This planet has some strange cycles to it. I've seen some plants around I never saw before. Odd weather. Maybe some just adapted a little too well.
And if you treat them like animals, big shock. They become animals.
We can help these people. Cerberus can have ships here in days and pull everyone out.
He's not worth the fuel to haul him out or the air he's breathing. He's damn lucky I don't think he's even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry,
Really?
Jacob.
Maybe you're just
I did
better
the
at playing
best I
mobile
could.
games.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Cool. Nice. Let's see if Jacob's okay now.
Alliance ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
Don't even give him the taillights.
Roger that.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did. But I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it. So who did?
I did.
I can imagine how that went in the fucking train.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise.
Oops.
I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You good with this, Jacob?
It's all bull, Shepard. Captain Taylor can rot in prison. Doesn't change who I am or what I know. I've already mourned the man he used to be. I guess he was a good enough father that even he can't screw up what he taught me.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this?
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Yeah, I've noticed it does it every now and then. Unfortunately, just like Sea of Thieves, this one is on windowed though. Because it's an old game. This came out in 2010, I think. It's 8 years old. It will
Come
sort
on,
itself out soon.
we've got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard, thanks for the help.
Anytime, Jacob.
This is my ship, by the way. Is there more there too? Okay, cool.
Shepard, important news. Know you're busy. Have to deal with the collectors. Planning attack. Too important to wait. Just receiving data. Still processing, analyzing likely scenarios. Not sure how to begin. Too much intel. You remember our talk? My work on genophage modification?
You stopped the Krogan adaptation to the genophage.
Part of a team. Scientists, all different types. Blood Pack mercenaries captured former team member. Malin, last seen on Tuchanka, might torture him, make an example. Recovering Malin would be a personal favor to me.
Do you think they found out your team updated the genophage?
Unclear. No way to determine until we get to Tuchanka.
We'll go to Tuchanka and see if we can find your team member.
Appreciate it. My assistant, my student, want to see him safe. Malin last seen outside Urdnot territory. Scouts might have seen Blood Pack. Talk to them or clan chief.
Cool.
I bumped into Zaid recently. Quite the character. Given how much violence and destruction that man's seen, he's surprisingly well adjusted. Still, I wouldn't want to be alone with them. Anyway, what's up?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need any. No messages for you, Commander.
Let's go down there and talk to someone. See if Grunt has got anything to say.
Shepard?
Just checking in, making sure you're acclimatizing.
Humans talk too much.
Just not.
Like the tank. Come back later.
That's all for now.
Shepard.
Oh, wrong one. Now let's see if Garrus has got anything to say. Trying to unlock their loyalty missions. So you have to talk to them every now and then.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Can it wait for a bit? I'm in the middle of some calibrations.
He's always in the middle of calibrations.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
Right. Garrus is an old character from number 1. Alright, so let's go and feed my fishies, otherwise they die. I've also got a hamster. You ready? This is called a space hamster. It's a throwback from Baldur's Gate. Look, my space hamster. Makes me laugh. Fishies and models. Look, model ships. You've got there the Normandy first one, then the second one's in the middle, then some other ships around it. Okay, so who are we going to get low? I think it might be Miranda. Oh no, actually I might do... Wrong button. I might do Jack's one, because then it's not off a hub world. So, travel to Poland. Yeah, let's do that one then. Jack is mental, by the way, just to warn you. Go back to the mass relay. Pick up some fuel. Really? Hang on a minute and that might be better. Is that better? Right. Mass relay. So where is Jack? There we are, help Jack. Alright, Right, let's investigate the system before we go there then. See if there's any decent stuff for us to grab. Oh, this one's a rich world. I'll have some of that.
Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away.
Getting some resources. Oh, that one's a good one.
Launching probe. Probe away.
There we go, there again.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Cool, that's some research I can afford now.
Launching probe.
Right, it's moderate now, okay. Let's come out of it. Moderate, fuck that. Poor, yeah, okay, bye. Oh, there it is. Ooh, rich.
Launching probe. Probe away. Launching probe. Launching probe. Launching probe.
I did when it came out, yeah, with the Russian.
Probe launched.
Why'd you ask? Oh, it's moderate. Go and help Jack. And land. I didn't complete it. I didn't actually enjoy it as much. I liked number 5 and I liked San Andreas. But I never completed number 4. I did get to the 3rd island though. I do remember that. So that's Jack, she's mental. So let's have. Oh, I can cycle his appearance. Cool. He can get red. What can he do? Cool. Let's have Zaid. Inferno grenade, but he's gonna have some. Yeah, I like that Inferno grenade. Quite good. So Yeah, that's good. Oh, no, I meant... There we go.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere, except at your landing zone.
Something's distorting the sensors.
Of course. This is a Cerberus facility.
Yeah. They build their equipment to last. Assholes. It was a mistake coming back here, Shepard.
Wow.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
I'll ball it for the 360 and then the PC. Bloody hell, I only did it once. I know there's at least 3 endings though. Put all my weapons to disruptor ammo.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn. I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
Let's hack this with some monies. I still got to complete the Alien game that I got. Apparently the story in that's awesome. Well, so far it's been awesome. It just scares the shit out of me, and I keep getting killed by the alien, which is frustrating. You have to really be sneaky. It is a very slow-paced game.
The Illusive Man requested operation log.
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the Illusive Man. I remember I slipped into this room, fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling. Only a half-dead guard between me and freedom. He was begging for his life.
Told her she was nuts. Alright, match the symbols. Yahoo! Done it! Okay. That sounded like a doggy. I have played this before, but... Oh, Varen.
Incoming.
Ooh. Baldur's Gate 2. In fact, the Baldur's Gate series.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here. Pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight. Filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Have you ever played any of the Baldur's Gate stuff?
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Okay.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yeah.
If you like role-playing games, it's worth it. And Planescape Torment as well. That had an amazing story. Isometric role-playing game, quite old, but well worth revisiting. In fact, they redid Baldur's Gate, enhanced editions they're called. I think they're doing Planescape Torment as well, because they are that good.
Security Officer Zimkel, Telton facility. The subjects are out of their cells. They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate.
All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive.
Understood. I'll begin to...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me, the guards attacked me, the automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Lots of people attack you. Might be your attitude.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
Booyah! Ooh, refined element 0. It's quite hard to find that stuff. Oh, fucking hell. Got ya. Cool, looks like it. Nope. Shit, out of bullets. Right. Go invisible.
This'll put him down.
In your head.
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
Looks like a lot of kids died in these experiments. I've done some bad stuff, but this...
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Right, let's hack this. There. 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 Not played the Black Ops 1 and 2 games. I got bored of like the Counter-Strike stuff. It's very... felt samey to me. Am I able to get past this? No. And I like more Battlefield. Although I haven't really played Battlefield 1, so I might play the single player campaign of that soon. But yeah, I'm more of a Battlefield player.
strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit, it's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Yeah, they don't. I wasn't. Yeah, they're definitely well made, but they're not. You know, it's fine. The single player campaign always lasts about less than 10 hours, and unless I'm going to play it multiplayer, there's no point buying it. Which is a shame, because like I said, you're right, they are very well made. Oh, you fuckers. Woo. Thank you. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there.
Can't believe they kept kids here.
All there. Oh, something in there. There's some monies. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Anyone trying to kill me here?
It's a two-way mirror? My cell was on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
Anything in here?
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Okay, bad place. Fair enough.
Entry 1054, Telton Facility. The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died. No biotic change among the survivors. We lowered core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions.
I used to play a game
occurred.
called Syndicate
Side effect. All
on
subjects
the
died.
hour before
So
going
we'll
to
not
school
try
when I
that
was young.
on Zero.
That was fun.
I hope
I
our
don't think my
supply
dad
of
knew I had
biotic
that.
potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Okay. That seemed to be the good thing to say to her. A psycho bitch that she is.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton down. What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program. Hopefully, that will give... What? Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up somewhere else.
Ascension is an Alliance program. It's a school for biotic kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
There was a lot going on.
I was dumb. I keep my eyes open now, and I always shoot first. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Let's hack that. There. There. There.
This looks interesting.
I'm actually on Act 3 of the Doomsday Heist on GTA 5 now, as well. The first mission's fucking hard. We haven't completed it yet.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk creds. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste. Fine, we'll put him down. Then I'm coming in there and we're gonna talk salvage.
Act 2's alright.
What are you doing here?
First we're gonna kill you, then we'll see. Kill them on my order. Come out! Time to die! Get up! And for me, Marty! Because he's gotta die!
Fuck it.
I'll tear you apart!
Nothing can stop it.
No! Man! Need some ammo.
Get down! Get out of me! Before I kill you! Can't hide from me!
Charging Krogan.
Fire!
Krogan coming at you.
Yep, he's down.
Nothing can stop us! Nothing can stop us!
Whew.
Only room left is my old cell. Whoever Aresh is in there.
Jesus, that was
I want
intense.
to plant the bomb there anyway.
Let's bypass that. Cool, done. Yeah, I didn't like the mechanics of Fortnite. I don't know what it was about it, just didn't feel right. I prefer PUBG. Have you played Sea of Thieves yet? Okay. Yeah, we got Sea of Thieves. Sea of Thieves is great if you're with people. I think on your own it's going to be a bit boring.
Come out. We know you're here.
Who are you?
My name is Aresh, and you're breaking into my home. I know you, Subject Zero. So many years have passed, and I thought I was the only survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew, how to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough. Are you nuts? You lived it.
This place was like a prison. How did you get out?
We all attacked at once as they were taking us to
I'll be on later then, dude.
They would have put us down. But then Jack got loose. When I came to, it was over. The guards, the scientists, and
I'm about
kids
finished here anyway.
were all
With
dead.
Jack anyway, so we can
And
save
you
it there.
were gone.
It's a good place to save it actually.
Stopped it. All of it. Maybe the others did have it bad, but what you're doing is just messed.
Everything we went through must have been worth something.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Fuck. Get out of here. Go.
Bye-bye.
He's not worth chasing. None of it is.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's
Well, in fact,
changed.
I'll save it here
But it's all different.
if I can. Yes. Right, I'm going to stop the stream and restart it again for Sea of Thieves. Okay, Hitton?